Welcome to my channel. Today's our topic is types of the chemical reactions. Let's start the topic without wasting any time. Welcome to our channel. Now today's topic is types of chemical reactions. Before starting the types of chemical reaction, we have to know what is a chemical reaction. Chemical reaction is a process in which new compound is formed from the previous ones. For example, burning of paper. In case of burning of paper, ash is produced. Means you can say from the paper, ash is produced, and this is the new product. And in these chemical reactions, old bond breaks and new bonds are formed. For example, HH plus ClCl. There is formation of 2HCl. These previous bonds means bond between HH breaks, here bond of ClCl breaks, then new bond between H and Cl is formed. This is a chemical reaction. There is the types of chemical reactions. Reactions are of different types. First one is a direct combination. In this process, two simple atoms can combine to form the bigger ones. Simple atoms can combine to form bigger ones. For example, carbon and oxygen. When carbon and oxygen directly combine with each other, they form CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Direct combination is also known as synthesis reactions. This is also known as synthesis reactions. Again, you can say H2 plus O2. These two simple elements can combine to form the water molecules. This is a direct reaction. Next one is decomposition reactions. Next is the decomposition reactions. As the name indicates, in case of decomposition, bigger molecule can break into the simple ones. It is the reverse of the direct combination. In this case, reactants are more and product is always one. But in case of decomposition reactions, reactant is one and product is more than once. For example, calcium carbonate, CaCO3. CaCO3, calcium carbonate, when it breaks, it forms calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. One molecule can change into more than one molecule, and this is known as the decomposition. Decomposition reaction further categorized into different types is the thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition. Thermal means heat. Thermal means heat. When any molecule breaks with the help of heat, then that reaction is known as the thermal decomposition. For example, calcium carbonate. When heat energy passes to the calcium carbonate, it changes into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This is the example of thermal decomposition. Electrolysis. Beta, as the name indicates, lysis means breakdown. Lysis means breakdown. Electro for electricity. When electricity is passed through any substance, it breaks to form a new product. That process is known as the electrolysis. For example, water. Water dissociates into hydrogen and oxygen when electricity passes through it. When electricity passes through water, it changes into hydrogen and the oxygen. This is also the decomposition. You can say the water breaks into hydrogen and oxygen, but with the help of electricity. That's why it is known as the electrolysis. Lysis means breakdown, electro for electricity. Next type is the displacement reactions. Displacement. As the name indicates, one atom displaces the second one. Or you can say substitute karna. Always strong member can replace the weaker one. Always. In our daily life, you can see in our daily life, always strong person can replace the weaker one. Same way, the more active or the more reactive metal can replace the least reactive metals from the compounds. For example, zinc, when react with copper sulfate, zinc can replace the copper. You can see from the activity series of metals, the metal which is at the top of the series, that is the more reactive, and the metal which is at the lower, that are the less reactive. And the more reactive metal can replace the less reactive metals. In this case, zinc can replace the copper from here. So reaction is now zinc sulfate plus copper. This is the displacement reaction. Copper is less reactive than the zinc, or you can say zinc replaces the copper to form zinc sulfate and copper. Next is the double decomposition. Double decomposition reaction. In this case, ions can exchange. For example, silver nitrate AgNO3, when it combines with HCl, what will happen here? Ag, it breaks to form Ag positive, NO3 breaks to form NO nitrate ions when it combines with H positive and Cl negative. Now opposite ions can take the position. Ag positive can combine with Cl negative. There is formation of AgCl. Similarly, H positive can combine with nitrate ion to form the nitric acid, HNO3. Here, ions can exchange their positions. Silver ions can combine with Cl negative ion, and similarly H positive can take the position and combine nitrate ion to form the nitric acid. This is the double decomposition. Double means 2 times. In here, this silver nitrate breaks, HCl breaks. 2 times they break, so you can say double decomposition reactions. Next is the neutralization reactions. Neutralization reaction means when acid or the base can combine with each other. Neutralization. Neutralization means when acid or base can combine with each other to form salt and water. When acid combines with base, they always form salt and water. For example, HCl is the acid, sodium hydroxide is a base. Acid and base, when they combine with each other, Na can combine with Cl negative to form NaCl, and H positive and OH negative can combine with each other to form water. You can see H positive and Cl negative. Here it breaks to form N positive and OH negative ions. No opposite charge can combine with each other. H positive can combine with OH negative ions to form the water. Similarly, N positive and Cl negative can combine to form sodium chloride, the salt. This is all about the types of chemical reactions. Next type is the photochemical reactions. Photochemical. Photo means sunlight. The reactions which takes place in the presence of sunlight. Photo means sunlight, and the reactions which takes place in the presence of sunlight, that reactions are known as the photochemical reactions. For example, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the photochemical reactions. You all know the photosynthesis. Plants make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water molecules and chlorophyll pigment, but in the presence of sunlight. Without sunlight, photosynthesis cannot take place. So you can say photosynthesis is the example of the photochemical reactions, and you can say in case of photosynthesis, 6 carbon dioxide molecules can combine with water molecules. There is formation of the glucose molecules with the release of oxygen molecules. This is the example of photosynthesis, example of the photochemical reactions, and you have to write here the sunlight because this reaction takes place in the presence of sunlight. So this reaction is photochemical reactions. Next reaction is the double decomposition reactions. Double decomposition. In this case, exchange of ions can take place. For example, the reaction is AgNO3, or you can say the silver nitrate. If all the doubts are clear to you, then please subscribe my channel and like it. If there is any doubt regarding these types of reactions, you can comment me. I will definitely